Okay, guys, well, you know me. Generally, for the most part, I think there's nothing that I enjoy more than getting a delivery and unboxing it and unwrapping it and getting my teeth into whatever I'm being sent. I've done it a few times. I really enjoy it. It's kind of nice, that feeling of something new, discovery. But oh my God, this package is the winner. It is the winner of the Numistaka Package from Hell 2018 competition. This took so much effort to unbox and even open this package. I don't even know. I don't even know why it was necessary to tape it up in this way or package it in this way. I really don't know. I mean, it certainly arrived very, very safely and it was packaged very thoroughly, but I cannot in all honesty say that this was in fact the most pleasant unpackaging job I've ever had in my whole life. But as you can see here, I persevered. Eventually the layers were removed to reveal the inner case that was covered with tape, and by this time I was totally exasperated, so you're lucky you're spared the next few agonizing minutes going through and finally working out how to get inside this outrageous package and how to expose the goodies that lie in between. And finally, the package was exposed. So what we have here is a rather beautiful and very special set of coins. It is a 1 year only design, dated 1952. That was the year that George VI died, and the year before Her Majesty the Queen came to the throne. And the country, if you haven't recognised it already or sort of read the title of this video, it is South Africa. And some interesting sets of coins were produced in the 1950s, particularly for South Africa. And this was the one that led for the decade the style of South African coins. This one is a set of coins that it's in the original blue box. It's got a bit of tissue paper. It smells like it's been in storage for 70 years, which it probably has been. And what we have inside this box is really rather exciting, and to some extent compared to the for example, the British Great Britain 1937 set, which also has George VI's head on it, is pretty good value for money when you consider the price difference between these South African coins and the 1937 gold proof set, the specimen set, which is extremely expensive and going up in price all the time. And I wonder whether at some stage in the next 10 years these South African sets will also be discovered and show a little bit of price appreciation. So these sets come with 2 gold coins, the £0.5 and the £1, which are the same in weight to a half sovereign and a 1 sovereign. Then a variety of silver coins, and all of the silver coins are 50% silver, and then a number of smaller bronze coins as well. This set is in a very, very good state of preservation. It's clearly been in storage and not messed around with for a very long time, and I'm totally thrilled with this. This is the second purchase of South African coins. My first purchase was the 1923 proof South African sovereign, which was, I think there were only 650 of those coins each minted in 1923. Very rare British South African proof set. Also a little bit of a sleeper because not that many people really know they're about. But these coins, you've got the antelope on one side and George VI head on the other side, dated 1952. They changed the design, obviously, when Queen Elizabeth came to the throne in 1953. The 53 one has got the Elizabeth portrait and also exactly the same reverse with the antelope. But this is quite a good opportunity to buy relatively affordable gold coins with George VI portrait on the back, because for the UK there was only one, only the 1937 sovereign set, specimen coins. There were other sovereigns produced during George VI's reign, but they all have the George V portrait on the back, and they are all dated 1925. But this one looks like it will clean up really, really nicely in conservation with NCS. So my plan is to take both of these coins, the gold coins, out of this set and have them conserved and graded. At some stage it may be worth grading the others. At the moment I'm not 100% sure whether I should grade them. Even though they're lovely coins, they haven't yet reached the price point per coin at which it would be worth for sure paying the grading fee to have them graded. Although there's nothing wrong with keeping them in a box for another 20 years and letting the market catch up to their true value. The mintage of this set was about 12,000 proof sets compared to 5,500 of the 1937 British sets. So these are fairly plentiful. They are still relatively affordable, but good quality gold coins from this set are thin on the ground. And if I can get a good grade on these gold coins, then I think it will be something that could conceivably add a little bit of value at some stage in the future going forward. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys think about this South African set. It's a little bit of a departure for me, where I normally focus on kind of British or Australian sovereigns or things which have a slightly more mainstream kind of interest. But I thought you'd like to see this because it's just something very unusual and very beautiful, very special, I think. And I would not be surprised if the market actually realised that these are pretty special and unusual sets and gave them a little bit more of a high value at some stage going forward. If you're thinking how much do I have to pay to own one of these beautiful sets, the answer is something around between £600, so say $800 to about $1,200, depending on where you get it from. Here's one that was owned by Mr. Baldwin of Baldwin's himself in his personal collection. This one's being sold by Sovereign Rarities at the moment for about £900, about $1,200, and you can buy a regular run-of-the-mill 1952 set a little bit more cost effectively than that if you look around as well. So let me know what you think. Please like, assuming you do like the video, please like. If you're a hater, obviously, then you won't. Please subscribe, because I really could do with a few more subscribers to get me to that magical 7,000 figure, which would be really, really cool. And even if you don't like or subscribe, please make a comment so that everybody knows what you feel about things, positively or negatively.